the car, duct taped around their car. I know that's not what I think it is. That they've done that for a very specific reason. I mean, that's compelling people to do this. Okay, so look, apparently there is a video. I've turned on YouTube, um, and a video popped up of you. It says what really happened to you, Ming Long. The video, the leaked video. Okay. Apparently, this video is going to show him coming out of the window. Um, Now, the young lady is one of the people that I saw on TikTok. She says that people have been known, like she's showing them where people have their cars covered with like sheets and bedding and stuff because of how many people are thrown out of windows or jumps out of windows. So apparently this is supposed to be the video of Yu Ming Long, and I'm not going to show it, but we'll look at it together. Um, of Yu Ming Long coming out of the window. Remember I said just now, I would have to see a video of him, but we're going to see. 2025. Beijing, China is in lockdown. Everyone who can stay inside, stay inside. Anyone who can't find shelter, it's highly advised, it's highly recommended you find shelter. Grand Rise and welcome to the day. Probably is not as I'm going to sleep. If you have nothing but your car, you might as well get in your trunk. It's that bad. Because pelting from the sky are these giant golf ball sized ice balls. Pieces of hail coming down at 40 miles per hour. If you get hit by one of those, you're probably going to be on the ground concussed. And if you're really unlucky, if you're young or if you're older, your bones are more brittle, you could suffer a full-on skull fracture. You don't want to be outside. Inside is a little better, but not by much. People said it sounded like just rapid fire, gunfire coming down from the sky. Oh, wow. God, bro. Like the skies are mad at the residents of Beijing. It sounds like they're getting pelted by boulders. Oh my God. September 2025, warnings are sent out to all the residents of Beijing. A hailstorm is approaching. Apparently, that's 2 days after. Branches that are going to fly, whip you in the face. The entire city is going to be covered in a blanket of ice. It's September in Beijing. Before the hailstorm, the weather is. Damn, 2 days after his passing. You need a light sweater if you get cold easily. That's the weather. And suddenly, overnight, it's going to be a polar vortex. This is very unusual. There are videos of locals running around to get inside a building while screaming, "This is bizarre." That's crazy. This shit happened 2 days after his passing. These golf balls, look at this shit. One resident said, "I thought everything was going to come crumbling down. It felt like an apocalypse was happening inside of Beijing. Cars parked on the street. Eventually, they looked like they were wrapped in bubble wrap. But now, when you walk up closer, it's just pelted hail that's been injected into their cars, polka dotting the entire." Oh my God, I know insurance lost money this day, bro. Yeah, signs of what time? Yeah, signs of what time? Yeah, I'm about to. Then it's been signs of the time for over 20 years. On my phone, I'm about to rock Lee 360, kick your shit, man. Man, put me and whoop your ass. I know, nigga. Yeah, sorry. You was just going down a you rabbit hole too. Don't let you with my ass, bro. Sorry. You're right. It's just pelted hail. I'm trying to get to the him coming out this window. People have their windshields broken, shattered. Let me see. I'm trying to fast forward this. Because 4 days before the clouds, 2 days before the hailstorm, Ming Long, MEN, Chinese actor, suspiciously dies in Beijing. Yu Ming Long falls to his death from this very expensive high-rise building. It's a residential apartment building, but he falls from the 5th floor
of a unit that does not belong to him. This is not his apartment. Yeah. And the police, they investigate, and very quickly, within hours, they rule out all foul play.
No way.
He was drunk. This is his friend's apartment. He came for a dinner party with like a dozen other people. And he got drunk and he fell from the fifth floor.
No, telling you, either they kicked him out that window when they kicked him in the sternum, or they dropped his body there, bro.
Further into his death. In fact, they just start censoring anybody who has questions online about Yu Long's passing. Why are you censoring that? And a few days later, when the hailstorm hits and the cloud storm hits, all the comments read, heaven and earth are weeping and grieving together for Yu Long's death. The injustice that happened to Yu Long has angered the heavens, and China is going to change. God is watching over us. Heaven will give you justice, Yu Long. Yu Long was tortured so badly that he was killed, and the heavens are mad. The anger and wrath of Yu Long's injustice.
He had been tortured for a very long time, not just that day.
To censoring a good chunk of the news about this seemingly unrelated hailstorm and cloud storm. But like, why would the government do that? Why would they go so far to censor the news of literal hailstorms, natural disasters, natural weather events? Are they saying that this is all connected to Yu Long? Are they saying that this is revenge by the heavens? Like, why would they be censoring that? Who would they even be protecting by censoring this news? Why does it seem like all
bro, either they kicked him out the fucking window or they dropped him there, bro.
The authorities just reopen and reinvestigate?
I need to see him coming out this window for me to believe that.
Then who are those people? How are they connected to the government? And are all the conspiracies true? That he was tortured before his death, that he swallowed a USB containing government secrets, and that his
You say I believe when you say they kicked him out the window. I'm telling you, this is crazy.
One of the partygoers of Yu Long being tortured to death, that it's being sold online for $100,000, or that they killed his dog in front of him to get him to comply, or that his entire career since 2020 has been controlled by wealthy executives that wanted a lot more from him. How can anyone even decipher what is true, what is not true, if everything is getting deleted and censored? Even his entire existence, it feels like it's soon going to be wiped. So what really happened to Yu Long?
What? Wait, he's swallowing.
Why does this guy got on these goddamn gloves? What the fuck is happening? Okay, wait. Wait, okay. Okay, hearing his screams on that video, they were saying, yes, you could hear him screaming and crying, saying that I've done everything that y'all wanted me to do. But again, this isn't just for one time, one day. They have been doing this a very long, a very long time. Wait a minute, there we go. I'm trying to. This is crazy. He told the dog, we can't be together anymore. All of these damn ads and shit. It's insane to say the least. I'm telling you. All right, let's see if I can fast forward a little bit.
We work on our mission to be worthy advocates. As always, full show notes are available at rottenmanglepodcast.com. We will be linking a signature petition on the website demanding justice for Yu Long. And there are tons of disclaimers for this case. There are sensitive topics such as brief mentions of self-exit, corruption, drugging, physical assault, and essay. And today's case takes place in China, and we had our professional translators working around the clock to gather all the information for this case.
It's crazy.
We had multiple discussions on whether or not we could even cover this case in these videos. Frankly, censorship was a big hindrance in the researching of this case. The information out there is largely unverified, limited. It's constantly getting deleted, it's constantly getting re uploaded, disproven, and just cannot be traced back to a single credible source. I think the problem is with cases like this, there is a strong hesitancy to talk about it because the last thing that we want to do is spread unconfirmed rumors, to indirectly, accidentally cast light onto someone who may have no involvement in anything nefarious is also a fear of ours. But we think that's exactly why this case needs to be talked about. It is highly unlikely that any new information will come out that is verified. It is highly unlikely that the police are going to start listening and verifying or
Right.
denying which rumors are
Right.
true and which ones are not with fact based evidence. It is highly, highly unlikely that anything will be done as of right now towards figuring out what actually happened to Yu Menglong on an official level, which means with time, people could just stop talking about Yu Menlo. So that's why we're making this episode, even though I'm going to tell you right now, nothing in this episode is confirmed. I mean, truly nothing. Take this video as the only thing that I can tell you with full confidence is that Yu Menglong, a famous, beloved Chinese actor with over 25 million followers, so a big actor, is dead. And the facts around his death are very suspicious, in my opinion. And the government and the police, they're behaving even more suspiciously. And that's it. I can't confirm with certainty really anything else about this case. So to err on the side of caution, just assume that everything, other than the fact that Yu Menglong is dead, and that everything about his passing is being censored, everything really outside of those two facts, we don't know. And as of right now, legally,
I don't
nobody has been
know.
detained, convicted, or has spoken out. Everything is alleged. Legally speaking, his death has been ruled an accident, even though nobody believes that. And I will say that the conspiracies here, they range from believable to some of them seem initially very far fetched. They're very intense. They seem like they would come
That's
after
why I didn't want to watch
or a
nothing that
novel.
they sent
And they're
me.
very grim.
Like I said, they had sent me three different videos, two from a lady named Ty Williams, and then one from Candace Starr. And I just didn't want to watch it because I just wanted to see what I picked up on, and not have it be, you know what I'm saying, influenced by anything other than, what I was picking up on. But like I said, it was also things that I was picking up on. I Once I went to TikTok, it was validated by some shit they said on TikTok. So I don't understand. I do not know, but I like I this is I cannot. This poor baby, this is crazy to me.
Specific and they're dark. And I will say that even dealing with conspiracy theories in America, oftentimes reality is not that dark. Sometimes it's not that deep. Sometimes the conspiracies just have a life of its own and it snowballs into something so dark and so crazy that it's so unbelievable. And then you have times where conspiracies are so dark, so unbelievable, so bad, and then the truth is so much worse. So, like, we don't know what the case is here. So, with that disclaimer, I know it doesn't really have to be stated, but do your own research, come to your own conclusions. That is highly recommended for this particular case. And lastly, there will be a few clips throughout this episode that allegedly capture Yu Menglong's last moments alive. These are audibly more graphic. There's not really anything visually graphic, so we will have an audible disclaimer before
So
each
there's no
clip as the video
visuals of
moments
him
fast
coming
forward
out
to
this
one of
window.
these clips.
I need to see
Additionally, let
him
me be
coming
clear
out the
that we are not including
windows.
these clips as just to showcase Yu Menglong's last moments, allegedly before he passed, but these clips are the only alleged evidence that Yu Menglong was tortured. Like direct.
Because listen, it's not making sense. Let me tell you why. Because they keep saying these are his last moments of him being tortured when you see him being tortured in this place. But then they keep saying he went to this dinner party and fell out this window. It's not the same moments. It's not the same day. Like this shit is crazy. He did not fall out of this building. I need to see the video of him coming out because he was placed there, bro. I don't give a fuck. He was placed there, bro. I need to see him coming out that window for me to believe that. How is it? It's not adding the fuck up. It's not. I just can't. he was in a different building. It's not that building. You mean people in that building was torturing him and it was being recorded in this apartment? No. Like, stop fucking playing with the world. They playing in the people's face. Selling the footage to the higher, like for $100,000, like he said. This is seen because they wanted it to be seen. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you probably have to go back and watch the other video, y'all, that I just did. If you just now joining and you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yes, cameras all over China. That's why I need to see the video. I need to see that. I need to see him coming out this window because that's the only way I'm going to believe that he came out that window because I don't believe he came out that window unless somebody kicked him because I saw him being kicked in his chest or in his sternum, bro, if that's what that's called right there. Um, so unless they kicked him out that fucking window, which I still don't believe because he was like, no. Mm-mm. He had so many different things happen to his physical body. He wasn't drunk. Are they kidding me, bro? They're always being watched. They see everything. Yes, this is crazy. Where's the video of him coming out this window? I need to see that. Rich Rising. What's up, Ty? Well, y'all rising. I'm getting ready to lay down, shit, because I ain't been asleep. This is just crazy. I thought they was saying there was video. She's saying it ain't no video. They just gonna keep showing these torture videos. That's obvious. That's obvious. And again, if you didn't watch my last one I just did about 30 minutes ago, please watch that to get an understanding of what I picked up on. Um, so I just jumped back on here because I thought we was going to watch this together. Not that I just want to see him come out this window, but in order for me to believe it, I need to see him coming out this window, bro. And you listen, and I'ma still believe that they probably fabricated it, bro, because of what I keep seeing in my mind of how I'm picking up this information. Yeah, they deleted all the evidence. This is crazy. This is crazy. I just can't even, like, I feel so terrible for him. Like, you can't say that his last moments was him being tortured there and then, saying, oh, he was drunk at a dinner party and came out of a window because he fell. Like, which one is it? No, it's not. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting ready to even believe that. Anyway, I won't hold y'all up. If you didn't see the reading that I just did, please go watch that. I send love to y'all. I just thought this was going to be the proof of, whatever the fuck. So I was just going to come on and we would, see the proof together, but whatever. Of course, Ty, of course, girl, of course. Anyway, I love y'all. You said, didn't they just wait a minute? You said Carmen said, didn't they just do the same scenario with an actor over here not too long ago? You know, they did it with the dude, probably about a year ago. I might have been Hawaii, I think, at that time. The boy from the band over in England. I know they threw his ass out the window. Um, One Direction dude. Yeah, that's his name. That's the group. But I don't know about an actor. I'm not sure. Gratitude. I'm going to get some sleep right now. Right in the right now. But gratitude again, y'all. We'll talk again, Liam. We'll talk again when I rise and stuff. And I see y'all in just a moment. Okay. All right. Peace.